What's up, Fat Guys fans? Corey here. Heading up to a nice little campsite that we have found up north of Car Wash Falls, a few miles north of Car Wash Falls, doing a Overland Shakedown. And the reason we're doing this is we've done some wheeling in the past and some camping, but we've never really done overlanding. We've always had a base camp. A true overlanding is going from camp to camp and seeing places that we're not trying to tread the same dirt twice. So we're doing that, and it's going to be a shakedown. And so you can tell I've got Jake the Jeep all loaded down, and the reason for that is we're trying to figure out what I need to bring with me, what I don't need to bring with me, and if there's anything I need to add. So in the comments, if you see anything that you think that could help me along my ways, just go ahead and let me know. But we're also doing this for another reason. I've got Jake, the two-door Jeep right here, and it's 2015 model, and low miles when I bought it, and good Jeep, but it's not like it's one of these $100,000 rigs that these guys are building out and all that stuff. And Sean has his 3/4 ton Chevy pickup that he drives around in. What we're trying to prove to everybody is you don't have to have these big high-dollar rigs to get out and enjoy overlanding, camping, just exploring. All right, so get out, make sure that you just whatever you got, it's good enough. Get out and enjoy your life. Don't sit on that couch, become a couch potato. Just get out and explore and have a lot of fun doing it. And let us know in the comments where you like to go. Maybe we'll go check it out too. So anyway, stay tuned. We're going to be at camp shortly. We're going to get it set up. I'll be there a little bit before Sean is. And so then we're going to get some steaks on the grill, and it'll be a good night at camp. We'll do a little fishing in the morning, and we'll be on the Big Piney, and then tomorrow our camp's going to be on the Mulberry River. So we're going to be doing some more fishing again tomorrow. Anyway, stay tuned. That'll be fun. How green that water is. It's like emerald. All right, big campsite. I'm gonna put my tent over here, about the most level spot right over here. So a little chilly. We'll have to put some clothes on. Sean sighting. Looks like we do. Oh, my phone doesn't like to focus in the dark. There you go. Sean has arrived. Sean and Kobe the Wonder Dog. Kobe the Adventure Dog. Must be getting tired already. How'd you like that ride in?
Good morning.
What's up, Kobe? What's up, Kobe?
I was gonna have to park at the rock slide there and walk the rest of the way.
Oh, I was wondering about it because it was pretty tight. That road was rough. It was a lot rougher than I remembered it being.
It was.
Anyway, all right, well, we're here. All right, so dinner tonight. Broke out the grill, put it on top of the campfire. End results. Nice ribeyes. Got the Coleman out over there. Can't really see, it's kind of blurry a little bit. Had the Coleman out, made the beans and corn, or beans and carrots. So we got that. Sean, what do you think?
Awesome. Steak.
Sean approves. Kobe. Well, you can't see Kobe, but you like. There's Kobe. Kobe is pissed because he's not getting any steak right now. He already ate, but he's pissed off. Look at him. He looks like he's all bowed up. He's fixing to attack. Hey, you'll be all right. We'll give you some scraps in a minute. Beautiful night here in the Ozark National Forest. Had to ask Sean a while ago, I wonder what the rich people are doing right now. They probably ain't doing this. Get out and explore. Morning, Fat Guys fans. Sean, sleeping in the back of his truck last night. We got something to show you about our camp. Check this out. I would say it got just a little frosty in the National Forest last night. Hey, Kobe. Hey, Kobe. You can tell there is a little thin layer of ice on all of our stuff. There's the coolers. So, just a little frosty this morning. Here's the top of my tent. Just a little chilly this morning in the forest. It's all right. All right, Fat Guys fans, let me show you around camp a little bit. I was telling you, you don't really have to have all these high dollar rigs. Mine's not actually a really cheap rig, but it's not, some of these $100,000 rigs either. So I've got a 2015 Jeep Wrangler Sport JK. All right, that's where I get the name Jake from, for the JK. You can tell I put some rock rails on it, and those are rock rails, they're not Nerf bars. On the back, I put a nice steel bumper with a couple of recovery points on it. Should have took my hitch off before I left the house, but I didn't. And on the front, I've got another really good steel bumper. And that is a Rugsail 14,000 pound winch. And I will tell you what, that is a budget winch. That winch I got for about $200 off of eBay or Amazon. And that thing has saved our butts numerous times, especially my butt. So that's a very good winch. And it's cheap. Also got the BF Goodrich all-terrain KO2s, all-terrain TA KO2s. They do really good. I've had some good traction out of them and get going. My tent that I use is just a Coleman Easy Up tent. You can see the little contraption it's got at the top right there to make it go up fast. So it takes about, all together, staking it down and doing everything else takes about 3 minutes if you're really just working at it to get it in there. So, it doesn't take very long to get it going. I've got a air mattress that I use inside my tent, got from Walmart for about 15 bucks. My pillows and all that stuff, just Walmart pillows, and the sleeping bags. The two that I use for the one that goes down over the mattress, and then the one that's kind of the secondary cover that goes on top of me. Some more Walmart stuff. I think I got those for about 20 bucks a piece, something like that. The heavier sleeping bag in there I got for about 30 bucks at Academy, but we'll probably be upgrading for winter sleeping, winter camping, to a 0 degree. That one's right now, that's a 20 degree, so I'm gonna try to upgrade to a 30 degree or a 0 degree. I'm still trying to wake up. And it's always nice to have a little Wilco mat where you can brush your feet off before you get in your tent. All right, so over here, little coolers. I got this little Coleman cooler on sale at Walmart for like 20 bucks. They were having a clearance on it. Now the Columbia cooler was a gift. Don't know what it cost, but I'm sure it wasn't cheap. I've got pots and pans and all this sort of stuff that I use. My little grill over here. It's a 2-burner grill. It's a Coleman 2-burner grill. And that was 100 bucks at Academy. Then I've got a single burner grill that was about 30 bucks. So that's what I've got. It's not a whole lot of money invested in it to go camping and wheeling with. Sean's truck is a 2014 Chevy 3/4 ton Silverado Z71. And so this thing has gone just about anywhere that Jake's gone. So we call it Big Mighty Whitey because it surprises you. It goes all sorts of places. Sean's got him a little air up mattress that it's the first time he used it, and it's got a little hole in it. So we're doing some patching on it this morning. But anyway, he doesn't even use the tent. He sleeps in the back of his truck. Go ahead. He sleeps in the back of his truck. So he got a little frosty this morning. He was feeling it. But, other than that, we've got some little lights that we carry around with us. These little pop-up lights. You can get them at Harbor Freight, $5 a piece. We got this little pop-up washing bin for $11 at Walmart, or $9 at Walmart. And, get your little axe. Get the cooler that I've got over here. It's a Lifetime cooler. When I bought that at Walmart, it was about 70 bucks or something like that, 79 bucks. I think they're up over $100 now, but it's a really good cooler. And of course, I got the little grill over here that we put on top of campfires that will, run you about, I think it's about 60 bucks or something like that on Amazon. So anyway, like I said, you don't have to spend a whole lot of money to get out and enjoy the stuff. Show you around night one camp here a little bit. This is what we got to listen to all night. Camp just up the bank a little bit. There's camp. Super nice. So right over here, there's an upper camp, and it's really just a one-person camp. You don't want to try to get multiple vehicles up here. It's too tight. I mean, you could get multiple vehicles up here if you wanted to, but you're going to be right on top of each other. But it's still pretty cool. You got a little bit of an elevated view of the creek over here. So if the creek was up a little bit and you were worried about rain or something like that and didn't want to really get down there where we are. She thought it might rise too much. Yeah. You can see how far it drops right there. But that's Big Piney. A lot drier than it was last time I came through. Kobe is always wanting to go. He's been sitting in this truck for 20 minutes or so, just saying, hey dudes, let's go. Time to roll, time to explore. We talk about our motto, gotta go explore. That's the dog right there. Kobe the adventure dog. Trying to get my camera to turn on.
takes a video of their holding their dog puppy
over the edge.
away from them.
Lots of controlled burns going on today. Getting rid of all that undergrowth. See the big one in the background. Fat Guys fans, this place is called Devil's Knob. I don't know where these places get their names at. Probably some drunk moonshiner came up here one time and got drunk on his own hooch and thought he saw the devil or something. I don't know. But anyway, this is a pretty cool place. There's a fire tower. See if you can kind of see that right there. There's a fire tower over there. Can't go up in it. It's all blocked off, but and all the area surrounding it right there is wooded, so you don't really get to see much of anything. But you can tell over here, walk this way a little bit, this was where the old cabin, I guess, used to be for whoever stayed up in the watchtower. So it's pretty cool. Not sure what that is. It might have been a place to drive your vehicle up on, I guess. I don't know. If anybody knows what that is, put it in the comment section. Looks like an old quick lube or something. The out of the way quick lube. Anyway, let's walk over here and see what we got. Here's where the old cabin used to be. I guess this was the base right here, and this is probably the porch, all that right down here. So anyway, at one point in time, they probably had all this cleared out. That'd have been a really cool view. Stay tuned. All right, guys, Mountain View Bistro. It's pretty good. It's not far from Ozark Cafe. We went to the cafe first, and there was about 50 people in line waiting for food. We was like, nah, it's not happening. So we came down here. There's a lot of people here also, and but they are, making some good food. So if Ozark's not on the menu, come out and check it out. So now that we're back on the road again, we are heading over to our final destination. We're going to have a little bit of wheeling to do. We're going to be driving through some forest roads and probably hit a couple of trails here and there, and just kind of see where the day takes us. It's about 1:50 right now, and don't really want to start trying to get there at dark or anything like that, especially if it's taken, which I hope it's not. I don't think it will be, but we'll see. Plus, we're not 100% certain that Mighty Whitey is going to be able to make it all the way to this camp. It's been a while since we've been there, and I can't remember everything about the trail to get to it. So anyway, stay tuned. We'll see how it goes, and as always, get out and explore. Be sure to smash, like, and subscribe. You can tell by the haze in the valley there, that's just all smoke from the controlled burns. Hopefully, it clears up by the time we get over towards where we're going to camp at tonight. Otherwise, we're not going to be camping there tonight. Maybe end up going home. But stay tuned, see what happens with it, because it's not looking good right now. Yeah, that is if we can even camp. I don't know about you, but I ain't gonna sit around in this shit all night. Should we go this way to try to get away from the smoke?
Yeah.
Okay, thank you. said go this way to get away from the smoke.
Bigfoot short. Bigfoot pissed off. Set the fire.
Lord.
We got away from the smoke.
And that is the forest fire, or the controlled burn, I guess, that we drove through a while ago. Looked like we were entering the outskirts of hell. Pretty bad.
Somebody behind us.
So if you've been watching my channel in the past, you know that I just really love this little lake. Shores Lake. If you've never been here, you need to come visit it. It is just a little small lake, Ozark National Forest, and it's one of the most picturesque little lakes that you'll ever see. I mean, this thing is just beautiful. Of course, people get out here, they fish, they just picnic, they do all kinds of stuff just to relax and enjoy the outdoors. So get out and explore. Remember, smash that like and subscribe. Working our way down to the campsite on the Mulberry River. It's pretty cool. Rock formation is over here to the left. Show them to you on the way back out. I'm hoping that nobody's down here. Oh, it is a pretty busy weekend, so we'll have to see what's going on with it. So hopefully we will get our good campsite, get everything set up, go do a little fishing, have a good time. Stay tuned.
Yeah.
This is going to be an epic campsite right here on the Mulberry River. Let me get a shot of where we're camping tonight before it gets too dark. It's Mulberry River. Got Mighty Whitey down here, a little tight. There were some spots we were kind of nervous about. Jake made it just fine. Got some shoals over here. We'll be listening to that all night. Sweet. This is what it's all about. Get out and explore. Kobe the adventure dog. All right, Fat Guys fans. I think this is the most epic campsite. Give you a good look at that. Sean. What'd you think, Sean?
I think the other one's the most epic campsite.
All right, so he likes the other one better. Last night's campsite better. So we want you, the Fat Guys fans, to tell us what you think. Which one's best?
We'll have to show you pictures of the pictures we took last night, and then we'll take pictures tonight.
Take some pictures tonight if we can get to them. I don't know if we'll be able to see the moon tonight. Anyway, put it in the comments. Let us know. Be sure to smash, like, and subscribe. All right, Fat Guys fans, it's time for another installment of Trail Wisdom with Sean.
Yes, Trail Wisdom with Sean. Take 2. Hey, if you go swimming with a buddy, your chances of getting eaten by a shark drops to 50%. Make sure you go swimming with a buddy. Trail Wisdom with Sean.
There you go. All right, Fat Guys fans, we're going to start a new tradition here. So when we go camping, overlanding, whatever it might be, we're going to take this flag with us. And every time we go somewhere, and whoever we go with, we're going to sign the flag. We're going to mark it, sign it, and then just have a little keepsake for the trip. For this trip, Sean and I signed it right up here. Overland Shakedown 2024. So there you go. Watch for further installments. All right, we had a miscommunication yesterday about the food. We won't go into that, but tonight we're having some fried potatoes and onions. Going to put a little jalapenos in there, as Sean calls it. And then smoked sausage. So still gonna be a pretty good dinner tonight. So stay tuned and check it out. All right, so Sean, as you can tell, he likes, what are they?
Japalinos.
Japalinos. All right, so there they are. Well guys, I said it last night and I'll say it again. Wonder what the rich people are doing today. They darn sure ain't doing this. Get out and explore. See you in the morning. All right, guys, I am inside my tent right now. I'm trying to get a little sleep. But I just want you to listen. So make sure that you turn your volume up real good. I hope that comes through on the video pretty good, because that's what I get to listen to all night. That is just awesome. Anyway, have a great night. I'm not sure how well this is coming in on video, but you can see that the smoke and everything from yesterday's controlled burns it's starting to invade our camp. So anyway, we're going to pack up and call it a weekend. It's been great. We will talk to you here in a second.
We were having a 10-200 timeout for Toby. He was in the process of doing the paperwork. And here he comes. Come on. Sit.
All right, Fat Guys fans, that's it for this trip. Shakedown, Overland Shakedown 2024.
Unfortunately, we do have to pack up and go to work. So
Still got to check our lottery tickets. You never know. We may be doing this from those $100,000 rigs I was talking about.
Make sure you smash, like, and subscribe. And always remember, there's a trail tip on there.
And there's a shot of Kobe's butt. So anyway, get out and explore. Have a great week.